For other advanced uses for one step, we get asked a lot, will it airbrush? It definitely will, and it's fantastic for it because it has a tremendous amount of saturation. It will have lower opacity straight out of the bottle, so it will still allow for your pre-shade to show through. So we have a nice pre-highlighted model here. We're just going to take dark green in this case and mix a little in the cup. I am going to thin it out just a little bit. It will spray perfectly right out of the bottle. I want to reduce the opacity just a little, so I am going to use the one-step medium. This is going to be just a little bit. Call it 1 to 1, not even, because what I'm doing is just reducing the opacity. So just like if you were using a flow improver or water to thin your paint, do the same. You don't need a ton. This isn't going to lessen the color too much, but it's going to make sure that I can layer with the airbrush the way that I want, and I'm not forced into just doing like one coat, and then if I do another coat over the top, it's going to darken it too much. By thinning a little bit, you give yourself more flexibility in the application side. I'm going to take our airbrush, and it's as simple as putting it in, right in the cup. We run at 22 PSI here in the studio, and you can run it just like you would a normal paint. You don't have to adjust up or down. Just pretend it's no different. And then I'm just going to start applying it. It flows like a dream, covers even better, and does so much work for you in one coat that I think you'll be astonished at how fun it is to use this way. And I'm just treating it like I would a normal base coat. But notice how we maintain that lower opacity, that translucence, so that our black and our white are brightening and darkening as we wanted that zenithal prime to do. Too easy. If you want to add in a little shadow on the shoulder at the bottom, once that has had a little bit of time to set up, you can just come back in and blend a little bit more of the same color. You don't have to turn it into a shade or mix a darker color with it. Just layer it up. Each layer will add more opacity of this translucent color over the top of that, to where I can add my own shadows in if your zenithal prime wasn't quite meeting the ticket. So I can continue to add more and more and play with it, and it blends seamlessly. It makes you feel like such a better airbrusher than you may be, which I think gives it a power all its own. You don't have to be afraid of the airbrush messing up. I'm just going in and kind of spot layering here so I can get more green in the shadows, build in some shading there, and boom. That quick, you now have the basis for your next Heretic Legion. So you can imagine a model like this where we've just done a single coat of one step through the airbrush over a pre-highlight, how simple it is to get to a finished model. I'm just going to really quick take some bright pale green on this guy and do a fast dry brush. Again, no real advanced techniques, no real hassle. I'm just going to use a DD2 dome dry brush. And we're just going to very quickly go through and do a top-down dry brush highlight on him. Yeah, you can imagine that with a little bit of metallic to finish the bits, and this guy is nearly done. Too easy. And I just dry brushed right after we airbrushed that guy too. Like, we didn't even let him dry.